back, friends. Today I'm going to review the Kershaw Camp 18. Looked at this one for a while. I'm going to eventually probably, don't tell them this tack, but I'm going to end up getting the rest of them as well. We'll check this thing out today, give it a nice thorough test. Retail on this thing is 80 bucks. Get it for about $50. Comes with this plastic sheath. A lot of little eyelet holes and slits. That's cool. Little drainage hole on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that with the freaking glare. Does have a little rattle. But if that's a big concern, shove some cardboard down there, whatever. Not a big deal. It's got a funky snap like that, and when you don't want to use the strap, you can snap it on the back side. So you can just draw it out. Here's your belt loop. Nice and big. Held down with Velcro, which is always nice, so then you don't have to undo your belt. Also comes with these funky little side straps for different mounting positions on your backpack or what have you. So some people I heard don't like the sheath, or some people said it dulls their sheath because it rattles. But like I said, stick some freaking cardboard in there, cotton balls, whatever you like to do, and that should solve it. But at least it kind of comes with a decent freaking sheath, so that made me happy. Opens like so, comes out super easy. Let's take a look at this beast. Now, the overall length is 24 inches, blade length 18 inch. I couldn't find the weight. That's kind of gay. Now the steel is a steel I don't have. This is my first time with this steel, so it'd be cool testing this. 65 MN carbon tool steel. That's what it said it was. And the handle is a composite handle, plastic with rubber overmold. It is full tang. You can see it in there, the steel. I don't know why they just didn't protrude with the steel or the friggin' pommel. Why make that plastic? That's kind of gay. I don't know. A second hole up here for different, lanyard options. You can do two of them or one that goes through there and wrap your hand through. At first I kind of was skeptical. I'm like, that might make it kind of weak. But I've seen somebody took one of these apart and it is full tang and it's pretty thick. So, especially if this is going to be kind of like a machete. This freaking thing, I think I forgot my measurement, but just looking at it, I think it's 3/16 of an inch thick, which would be, that's huge for a machete. It almost makes me feel like it's a frickin' sword or something. Here's a closer look at the texturing on this thing. It's pretty decent. It's got a nice palm swell to it. That's always cool. A little bit of a hilt there. Got some high hopes for this thing. Well, let's go try this thing out. Check out the tip on that thing. That is friggin' serious. That is really sharp. And it's almost dead perfect bevel on there. Well, initial sharpness. Let's check it out. We'll try some regular old paper. Okay, try a different spot. Yeah, not bad. Yes, remember, tell yourself tack, it ain't a knife. Yes, I know. Oh, that's not bad. Maybe it's technique too. It's not like I'm grandmaster at freaking cutting paper enough. Down there it doesn't seem as sharp. Like from here to there, but after that it seems sharper. Well, that was a good one. Oh, what the hell? That spot's really freaking sharp. Well, whatever. Let's try this thing out on some wood. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let's do this. Try it out on some wood. Test the different spots. This is really dead. I should have got a better piece. Like I said, down here is sharp, but I'm going to move down in the more dull zone. It's still biting in pretty good. Like so far out of my machetes, this seems like it's the sharpest. So I think it's going to do pretty good. Okay, we'll try out the stabbing with this, test out tip durability. It's sinking in pretty good, actually. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing feels like a freaking sword almost. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this will be our first sacrificial motherfucker. I can't fucking talk fickle. Sacrificial. What kind of word is that? Sacrificial. That's what I'd be trying to say. Okay, this is gonna be our first victim right here. Try it out on this little pine. Just to tell you the temp out, so you know it's about 40 degrees, which is freaking warm as shit around here, it seems like. But so we'll see how this tool steel holds up. Wow. First initial hit, just to give you a close up. I don't wiggle you too much, but I don't know if you can see how much that bite bit in, but that's pretty good. Wow. Wow, this is actually taking some freaking good chunks. This thing is actually fucking rocking, man. Wow. I mean, this thing's gonna come down pretty soon. Wow. Definitely doing lots of damage. Well, it's just about to go now. Guess we'll do it one more time. There it is. Haha. Yeah. Whoa. Gotta be careful. Not bad, man. This thing's really impressing me. Just to give you a little close-up how this thing's cutting the wood. Look how nice and smooth that is. There's another cut right below it. Same thing with that. And that even went through a frickin' knot. Cut really smoothly. This thing's pretty impressive for 50 bucks. Check this out, guys. Just going over to bug out spot number 2. Look at all these friggin' deer tracks. So the deer have been using bug out spot number 2. That's pretty cool. Look at all the tracks. Well, they're always welcome to hang out over at the tactical show. Now, look at them all. They've been like, this is a good hiding spot for deer now. Oh, there's even turkey tracks. No shit. So turkey and deer have been hanging out. I wonder if anything's in the old lean-to. I don't think so, but cautiously look. Don't want no turkey flying out all pissed off. Doesn't look like none went in there. But, oh, look at, they're even standing up on the spool of the turkey. That's friggin' awesome. Just thought I'd show you that real quick. Now I'm gonna baton this thing. I don't recommend you baton machetes, but doing this for you guys and me, to find out. It is expensive doing these tests, especially when you have some failures. And if you've watched the tactical show for any length of time, you've seen some. And some of them are kind of pricey, and it adds up. And, you know, this shit ain't free. So I like doing this, but I'm a little nervous doing this because I'd hate to break this, because this thing's been kicking ass so far. I don't want to mess this up. I mean, the edge and everything is perfect. All that hacking I did. But we're going to try to baton it a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Let's pray it goes good. Okay, and this is a decent sized piece, you know. This is wider than that whole freaking blade is. Let's see if we can baton this biatch. Come on, go good. I'd hate to break this. I'll be pissed. I don't know where I want to go just to be safer. Yeah, fuck it. Here we go. I need a better baton. This baton sucks. It's too freaking big in my hands. How about this freaking piece? Oh, alright, alright. Oh, this freaking snow. Get out of my way, snow. Nice shit. Try a different spot on the blade. It is a carbon steel, right? So it should be tough. We'll try different spots. Just keep moving around. This thing's almost just like a, like I said, it's like a sword. 3/16 of an inch thick is thick. It's actually doing really good. I'm surprised. Well, I shouldn't be from what I've seen already. Let's take a close look at this edge too. Let me take a quick look. Man, take a look at that for yourself. I think it's perfect. Not one anything, nick, chip, anything. Tip looks freaking perfect. So this 65 MN tool steel is doing pretty good. Just to show you the balance point real quick. Just to show you how much this is blade heavy. Oh, I gotta get it back so you can see the whole darn knife. Or machete. Right about there. So it's really blade heavy, which helps aid with the power. So that went pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with this thing. You know, as for machetes go, this is definitely the best one I've used. I mean, even the finish held up really well. You know, no big scratches, just some scuffing. There's still wood on there. Get that off with some oil and stuff. Edge held up awesome. Tons of freaking power with this thing. Like a couple times when I was swinging and hitting shit, it was sinking in a lot more than I thought it would. I thought I'd be able to retrieve it quicker. But it was just freaking sinking in, and you'd have to actually try to get it out. So I'm pretty impressed. 50 bucks. Out of all the machetes I've used, no hot spots at all. I am wearing gloves, but just the shape, it never felt like it wanted to come out of my hands, even without the lanyard. So I'm pretty impressed with this thing. Worth the money? Most definitely. You could already tell that. 50 bucks. Rate it, machetes, from what I've used, I'd have to give this thing like 8.5 or an 8 1/4, something like that. Thanks as always for stopping by the Tactical Show. Don't forget to tell your friends. And until the next time we meet.